Okay, this is an article that me and Russell read out in Tuscany about...
I was writing my autobiography, my bookie work.
In Tuscany, yeah.
We were reclining in hammocks, and Russell, we had a small boy turning the pages.
That boy was like a son to me. He was my son.
He was a grasshopper.
That makes it sound like we've been... Now, come on. Gee.
And a red one.
We walk a tightrope.
What was it? Some sort of bumming holiday?
If there had been bumming on my holiday, good. But there actually was very, very little bumming.
Very little bumming.
Very little bumming.
Very little in the
on.
way of bumming going on in Tuscany.
Some days I wake up, I go, where's the bumming? There's been no bumming all morning. Then I bum someone, I think that's a bit more like it, but it still weren't enough on the bumming front. Now, G's trying to do an item about the plight of grey squirrels. You're bringing it round to
Dream
bumming.
items and grasshopper items and red items. This is about the plight of the red squirrel, and we have got a defender of its cause whose name is...
His name's Robin Page, right? And what's amazing about that is I'm reading
Red squirrel must be gay.
Of course he's gay. Of course he's gay, man.
He only likes gay squirrels. We've got to the bottom of it.
Already, we know that Robin Page, whose name is written down on a page, that is the sound of the page, yeah?
Oh, Robin.
Robin, you lovable rogue. You scallywag, you tinker.
Robin.
Robin Page thinks that the grey squirrel should be driven from these shores because, to tell you the absolute truth, they're not even meant to be here, the grey squirrels.
No.
They was brought over here, I
They
believe.
haven't got
some
anything
sort of...
in the way of passports.
Nothing.
They've got no visas.
I've checked their admin, Noel. Some of them ignored me. Honestly, it was absolutely the most disgusting sight.
And they are working. I've seen the Harvest Crunch advert. Don't think we
But
don't
they're doing
know.
that for nothing. They ain't mugs.
They're paying tax on that.
Of course they're not. They're filling their own coffers. They keep it in their cheeks. They put it in a tree.
Exactly.
They save it for winter. They're not paying any tax on
He
that
might have a
Harvest
point.
Crunch.
He might have a point.
Well, let's hear him out. Perhaps Robin Page is there. Robin Page, are you there?
I am. I wish all grey squirrels were gay, then they would die out.
Whoa, steady! Steady, Robin Page! That sounds homophobic and racist all at once, only if it's against gay squirrels.
No, that's just a straightforward biological fact.
Fair enough, mate. I stand corrected. He's speaking in nothing but biological
He's
facts.
a scientist as well as a squirrel hater.
Robin, what, is that your normal voice?
Of course it is. What's your normal voice?
It's a bit more like this.
Yeah, I can understand that. Taking the tablets.
Now, Robin Page, we need to know what your views are on grey squirrels. You wrote an article in Daily Mail while we were in Tuscany, while there was very little bumming going on.
Hammocks.
Yeah, we were in hammocks. Yes, we were. There was very little bumming, very little. We read that thing about the grey squirrels, and we liked it, and it made us think that we'd like to speak to you. Now that is happening. Will you please tell us what you mean by everything you've ever felt and thought?
Yeah, well, every grey squirrel in Britain should either be in a barbecue or in a stew.
Right, okay.
In a
Simple as
barbecue.
that.
What about Irish squirrels?
Yeah, Irish grey squirrels can be in Irish stews.
What about Guernsey or Jersey?
Yeah, Guernsey stews. Who gives a stuff
I'm
as
just
long as they're in a
listing
stew?
places.
I'm a silly.
Yeah, we can have silly stews, any sort of stews.
All right, well, we've established now that regardless of where in the British Isles these grey squirrels dwell, he thinks they should be in a stew. Why is it, though, Robin Page, that you want it?
Middlesex stews, they'd be a bit difficult.
Don't get back into the geography, because I've just got Noel Fielding off of the geography, and that's difficult. He'll go back on the geography now.
I will. I know more
Absolutely.
places.
He knows about another 9 places. I can
I've got
see
them
him.
up my sleeve.
He's all written down up his arm in lipstick.
I've
Now
got
he's
'em.
going to say them.
No crayon.
It's
No
clearly...
crayons.
Crayon, not lipstick.
Listen, mate, I know what's on his arm. I'm looking at his arm. While you're staring at a big pile of squirrel corpses, I'm looking at his arm. Now, will you tell us...
I'm
Tufty's
looking
just
at
walked
the
in
great
here.
ooze at the moment, so there you are.
What, are you looking at a great ooze?
The great ooze.
What is that ooze?
It's a river.
Ooh, lovable. So,
Your
okay.
geography isn't as good as you thought it was, but never mind.
I've never made any claims about geography. I'm just there trying to live my life in relative peace. The great ooze.
Good.
I just
Great
assumed it was something that's
He
coming
sounds like the Wizard of
from your
Oz, doesn't he?
gland. Of course it does.
And there's no squirrels there at all.
Well, can you tell us why? Come on, please tell us about your feelings about squirrels, Robin
Red
Page.
squirrels are indigenous, they're very beautiful, they're lovely, they're been driven out by the big bad greys.
Yeah.
And, of course, as you're working for the BBC now...
Yes, we are.
On the one show the other night, we wanted to eat a squirrel, but the executives of the BBC wouldn't allow it.
What's wrong with those executives
I know.
not letting people eat squirrels?
Were you going to cook
You
it?
cannot kill a grey squirrel for entertainment.
Were you going to cook it or just slam it between a bit of bread, munch it down?
Ready, steady, cook, all that lot, you know, Rick Stein.
You've exposed the problem here, Paige.
Entertainment, they've got to stop.
It's out of order.
It is.
Here's Robin Page.
BBC say you mustn't eat anything for entertainment on
They don't say that. They don't say you mustn't eat things for entertainment. Because me and Noel have got a new show where we eat things for entertainment.
We eat otters.
We eat entertainment on the BBC.
We eat all sorts of things just for sheer bloody entertainment. Most of
Space
it.
food.
Don't eat for entertainment,
Kravitz's
as you'll be banned
dreadlocks.
from the BBC.
Listen, Robin Page, if you don't start justifying... Because, look, this is the thing. You said in your article that you yourself shot with a gun a squirrel in your garden. Is that true?
On my washing line.
Who was on
You
your
were
washing
on the washing line or a squirrel?
Was on my washing line.
He was in the
Great
kitchen
squirrel.
doing an Harvest Crunch advert.
I was in the basement thinking about the government. Squirrel on the washing line. I popped it off, didn't I?
I know, it's Gordon Brown's fault.
Don't
It's
blame
Gordon
him.
Brown's fault.
He's
It's
all
Gordon
right.
Brown's fault.
He's fit as a fiddle.
I saw him jabbing a squirrel the other day.
He's jabbing the one with a chopstick. He
want
mortally wounded it.
squirrels. We don't want grey squirrels. Sorry about that. They're American.
Yeah, fair enough. Now, Robin, is your hatred of squirrels an analogy for
Americans.
racism?
I didn't hear that because somebody butted in when you were trying to be intellectual.
Robin Page, I didn't think I could ejaculate any more this evening, but you have just produced another thimbleful. What I said was, why'd you kill that bloody squirrel on your washing line for?
Because it was a grey squirrel and they eat song thrushes, eggs and things like that. You probably don't know what a song thrush is, but it's a very
Yes, I
beautiful-
do. It's a type of disease that you get if you have unhealthy sex without a condom.
Easy, get some yoghurt.
Yeah, man, get some yogurt. The thrush will be gone in no time. Robin Page?
Yeah.
I ain't got a dad. Can you be my dad?
I would rather be your social worker.
Fair enough. You're an anti-social worker.
Yeah,
Robin
have
Page,
you got an ASBO?
not yet. Right, Robin, I'd like you to come on the show every week and just... Is there anything else you feel this
Robin, are
strongly
you on
about?
Facebook?
Yeah, I feel very strongly about the BBC.
So
I
I'm
think
putting you
it's
straight into my
and the
top
BBC.
10.
Robin, no one's ever gone into the top 10. You know, I've witnessed the way that he governs his Facebook, and it's diligent.
Gary Newman's out. Robin, you're welling.
You've shot straight into
surprised.
Facebook
There's
top
a picture
10.
of you. I'm going to use a grey squirrel.
Oh, don't play mind games.
But with red squirrel's eyes.
Red
the
squirrel
confusion.
What if a red squirrel and a grey squirrel fall in love, they have some sex, they have a baby, what then, Robin?
It's like Romeo and Juliet.
I would think they've got red and grey squirrels, but I wouldn't know. But it is a serious
In a stripy
thing.
formation or just
Who
patchy?
knows? But we do need red squirrels and we don't want grey.
Right.
And, of course, the person in charge of this is our lovely Minister of State
Oh,
for the
no.
Environment
Who's that?
with the girl's name, Hillary Benn.
Oh, Hillary Ben, focus! Let's drive grey squirrels from our shores
Yeah.
by any
His
means
father
necessary.
was Wedgie Ben, he's Veggie Ben.
Like it. Can I just clear up whether or not you're racist, just so as otherwise this won't feel so light-hearted if you are actually racist?
A racist? What do you mean racist?
Well, do you, for example, judge people negatively dependent on their race or their place of birth, origin, and that?
Yes, I dislike Londoners.
Fair enough. There he goes. There, Robin Page there, the lovable racist.